through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Testing the right side here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Arnold. Close to the tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. For the receiver. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Quarterback gets tapped through there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks who are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking for a deep completion. He's got it out of the 25.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
may have to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Handoff to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line and Swimmers. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Goes deep off his back foot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Solid 1st down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. To throw, it's Johnson. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Auburn offense will be on 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, That's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. First down. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And there's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here. Here now, a long way to go to convert this third down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Caught near the sideline. It's Reynolds. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion sets up a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the second half started with a running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Gets set up here. It's third down. To throw, it's Johnson. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Quick throw to his receiver. intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Looking for some space. It's Martin. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand, force a field goal attempt, or a 4th down stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Tries the right with a quick throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Third down, it's a handoff. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Grab down the middle, it's Robinson. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. That's caught. It's Howard. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And then first down, right back to the running game. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they face third and short on play number 13. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Scanning the field. It's Arnold. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march. Moves on. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Pop over the middle. It's Reynolds. They're able to get him down.
Chris, it's another nice pick up through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush gets home. The sack on first down. It's second down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Auburn. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Penn State.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Finds his man. It's Strong. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the scoring. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down.
Down at the 26. And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Arnold. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner.
Looking to throw it deep. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Tigers! They couldn't stop him there.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay